Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So, MAGA fell for it again. They fell for another chair pull with DJT stock. So, here's the deal. In the lead up to the inauguration last week, the stock, DJT stock for Trump Media, it jumped to almost $50 a share. I was keeping an eye on it, and I knew at that time why this was happening because the same thing happened before the election. So I knew it was people looking to make a quick buck off of the cult, right? Because they know right before this big event, oh, Trump is being sworn in. People are going to think, this is it. This is my chance. The stock is going to soar. And Trump is so popular. I mean, everybody in the MAGA base thinks that he is like uber popular now. And like he's just has this huge mandate and won in a landslide. I mean, they're all buying that fake narrative. So sure enough, both Trump media stock and that ridiculous meme coin that he launched took a nosedive right after the inauguration. So the real investors, the savvy investors, ran up the price of these things, pulled their money out before everything crashed because they knew that it would, and left MAGA holding the bag again. So total nosedive on these things. The day after the inauguration, DJT stock dropped 12%. His meme coin fell 29%. So DJT stock that day, the Tuesday after the inauguration, had dropped to $35.31. The sell-off continues, though. It is continuing to fall and dwindle. So yesterday, it opened, as you see here, at only $31.40. And then it hit a low of $29.15. So then today it's been bouncing around again. It was most of the day, it was in the $29 range. It never made it above $30.54, as you see here. And the investment news outlet called Bar Chart, they wrote, quote, "It's likely that TMTG, which is Trump Media Technology Group, will acquire companies and diversify its revenue streams over the next few years. However, it remains unprofitable and is priced at an extremely lofty valuation with a trailing price sales ratio above 1,000 times, making DJT a risky stock to own in 2025. And then they point to their previous, they say, revenue reports. I call them loss reports because that's all they've done since the inception of this company is lose money. And they reminded everybody, the third quarter showed a net loss for DJT, for Trump Media Company, of $19.2 million and only $1 million in revenue. And now the fourth quarter report is due. Should have been due at the, or done at the end of the year. So it can't possibly be any better because, as I've said before, you can't have a company and a platform built around the popularity of one man, and one man that is wildly unpopular with more than 50% of the country and so much of the entire world. And yet you're going to have people on that platform for anything other than trolling or just to see what crazy shit he said today. And it's not like people are going to buy, people who hate Trump are going to buy from the few companies that are advertising there because, they don't want MAGA soap or MAGA supplements or whatever the hell else they're pushing over there. That sometimes I'll get emails from these people. I mean, it's ridiculous. So anyway, in the meantime, Newsweek reported that Trump dropped down in the billionaire rankings. So because specifically of this drop in DJT stock, which is now over the past 5 days has lost 21% of its value. So he's still on the billionaires list, but he dropped down quite a bit. And remember, this is all like, monopoly money. I mean, this is all on paper. Unless he was to cash out right now, this is not worth the paper it's written on. I mean, he doesn't have this cash, and again, even the valuation it's at right now, even in the high 29 or low $30 range, is still wildly overvalued based on the fact that they have no revenue. I mean, 1 million, I mean, that's like the smallest company. I mean, I know construction companies, tiny construction companies that are making way more than that on a quarterly basis. So anyway, I will let you all know when I hear more, and if it continues to take a downward spiral. Tried to warn them, right? All right. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, helps to get more eyeballs on this information. Share it however you can, via email even. So just click on there's a link below to share, and there's a little mail icon, a little envelope icon, I think it is, and you can share it with people that way if you're not on other social media. So really appreciate it. If you can donate, really, really helps the show to keep going. So love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.